Alright guys, it's Agent Zero, aka Just In Case Sweet, coming in with another video. Yes, this is a shoebox, but no, it does not contain shoes. Right now, it is empty. There's nothing in it. So I'm gearing up to go and hopefully close a deal today with a shop owner of a vape store here in rural Tennessee, and hopefully it'll be a go. So check this out. Ooh. What I've done is I got this nice little Gemini mailer. Oh, by the way, check out the totally 90s color scheme bedspread. Anyway, yeah, so it's the Gemini mailer, and it just fits right down into this lovely New Balance box, right? And then I got all these bagged and boarded issues of Aero Comics available right now. Link in the description on my eBay store. So essentially I just put these in there and it will keep them nice and snug for the trip. Hard to do this one-handed. So yeah, I'll bend the corners over, but yeah, it will keep everything nice and tight, and then that way I can just kind of walk in and after I show them these wonderful issues here, or show this other shop owner. Yesterday I spoke to his partner, and he was super jazzed about it. He was actually so impressed that he bought 2 issues from me at full price. Was like, hey, I want these for my collection. And so he picked up let's see, he picked up an issue of Only Death Can Save Us, #1, and then he also picked up this gem, which this thing right here is definitely becoming the fan favorite. Everybody's drawn to this cover, and then as soon as I tell them, you know, hey, open it up, check out the pages, I initially thought that they would balk at the black and white, but they actually really are digging what these creators in this specific comic have done with the space, and how they really make the images pop, and then also of course the quality of these books. And some of you may actually recognize these from the LONGSHOTS campaign. I have not yet reached out to Big Pond Comics or was that DWP Comics, which of course I know is JD Calderon, and nor have I reached out to Unstoppable. This one's solid. I really like that. That's a really cool little story. I'm still waiting to hear back from Wolfpack, but I'm pretty sure they're busy with the Justice City Chronicles, so I don't really want to harangue anybody at this point. But I've decided I'm just going to take all 9 with me today, because that's what I got. I'll let them look at my readers' copies that I purchased from the LONGSHOTS campaign, and hopefully we can get these comics moving for all these creators who got left holding the bag. And if you want to know more information on the Liberty Distribution debacle, Dojo Kun does a really good job in a series of his videos. I know he had to, I believe he had to take some of them down on his own channel, but the narrative is out there. If you look for it, I think Zimcast might have some information there. That really, when I came into this movement, I was hit in the face with that, and I thought, you know, that was wrong. So I'm gonna do all I can to make it right, at least in this little place in Tennessee, and maybe we can make some headway, and maybe, just maybe, to borrow a line from Arvid, maybe we can you know, get other of you guys out there involved in your own street team indie comics revolution tactics, you know, guerrilla marketing, as it were, going into these stores and convincing these store owners that, hey, I know you sell vape products, and I know you sell tobacco products. I know it may not seem like a good fit, but this place, this one particular vape store that I'm going to, who's gonna remain nameless at this point, until I get the go ahead. They have this really neat like sitting area. They got like Xboxes and let's see, they got Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and so it would be a really good fit in that space because people like to sit around, they hang out, they buy their vape products, and then they just kind of hang and whatnot. And how better to utilize your time than to pick up a comic book while you're at it and read it and share it with your buddies. So that's my pitch essentially, and so I'm doing what I can. I've got I'm not sure if I mentioned in the last video, but I've gotten with Pete Samedi at Aero Comics, Source Point Press, and then like I said, I think today I reached out to Wolfpack, who I think is the lead there, to hopefully get something going. But what's really neat is let's see, Clint Stoker, he's gotten with me. Says he's definitely down for wholesaling some downcast collections to me, and I've also reached out to Eric Weathers about Battle Brick Road, but he's got to get with his staff and figure out if that's what they want to do. I mean, this is no pressure at all by any stretch of the imagination. I just want to get some water through the pipes, and how better for me to do that than to start with Randy Zimmerman's Aero Comics. And so hopefully, we can save his publishing at the very least, and produce even even more awesome comics. I would love to see the upcoming Chrome Dog be published by Randy in his outfit. So anyway, I think that's enough for this video. I've rambled long enough. Just get out there, spread the word. I think the spell of Marvel and DC is being broken on the daily, and this wouldn't be a video of mine if I didn't bring up the Rippaverse. So you got to check that one out. So rippaverse.com. Oh my gosh, like Isom and Yaira, I picked up. I did a small initial investment. Sure, I picked up just the one copy of Cover B. Fortunately, I was early enough so that mine's going to go out in the first shipments. But man, this is exciting. So have fun.